Alright, hello guys. So as promised, I am doing this video showcasing my vision board that I created back in January 2014. And I actually did make a video showcasing it already, but I deleted it because I got mad that none of it was coming true. But, you know, I still kept it and I found it, and I'm like, actually, some things in it are kind of coming true, or I'm on the path for them finally happening, which is kind of cool to see almost a year later. But, yeah, I mean, I'm really into scrapbooking, and I'm really into believing that what you visualize and what you physically put down kind of energetically charges your intentions and goals for your life. So I'll just start. Here is the cover, and I put a card from my friend Maureen. She had given me this card as a going away card when I went to Italy, and I really love the quote. It really resonates with, you know, how I really want to live my life. And it says, "Dance like no one's watching, sing like no one's listening, love like you've never been hurt, and live like it's heaven on earth." And yeah, it's a pretty cool quote, and I like it. And so we'll just start. And then the inside, I kind of just put, you know, just like a little clippings, you know, places I want to go. And I have a fortune cookie. It's a fortune cookie fortune. It says, "A pleasant surprise is in store for you." You know, just stuff like that. Stuff to be hopeful for and look forward to for the future. And I had, so the first page was derived from my LinkedIn account. So basically I had printed it out and I wrote, you know, like the job that I had wanted and the position that I wanted. And at the time I was still in school and didn't have this job. But I had wrote that I owned my own photography business, and I just like did it for fun. But as of 2 days ago, the State Department sent in the mail my official filed LLC business license. So it came true. So the first thing that I hoped for happened, which is really cool. And I was pretty sure it was going to happen eventually because I was, you know, it's my lifelong dream to become a wedding photographer. So I think I was going to make it happen anyways. But it's really cool to see that come into fruition. And like I had written it down as if I had already achieved it, and now I finally have achieved it. So it's not like faking it till you make it anymore. It really happened. Here's one too. Put some clippings of Antioch University. So I really want to extend my education, and at the time when I had put this in here, I was looking into the nonprofit management program or the strategic leadership one, but I actually had discovered one. They have a certificate about women in leadership, and it's about a year, and it's like a low residency, so you can work full-time, and there's a few weekends where you just have all-day workshops and you network with powerful women in the community, which kind of resonates with what I want to do more, connecting with female leaders and business owners and empowering one another. So I'm actually thinking of applying for that for the next cohort, which is at the end of this year, I believe. So we'll see about that. Here's one. First apartment. I mean, I live in a condo right now, and it's nice, but I do want my own place, my own space, and, you know, just a sanctuary I could come, be home alone, and basically a space big enough where I can have a golden retriever. That's all I want. So I don't really care about having a place myself. I just want a place where I can have a dog. So we'll see about that. And also, this really isn't that important anymore, but it would be nice and it would be helpful to have at my disposal. But another one is my first car, and this is just an Aston Martin, but I actually want an Audi. So we'll see about that. Oh, my favorite. Travel the world. So, I got like a travel magazine and I cut out a bunch of clippings and I have a world map of all these places I want to go. There's India, there's Taj Mahal, Machu Picchu, Great Wall of China, Egypt, like all these places that I hope to go to in the next year or two. And that would be neat. And here's a whole another page. Yeah, I mean, there's so many amazing places in this world to see. Like, I mean, even nearby in California, there's so many cool places. You know, we have like the Grand Canyon close by, the ocean, you know, all these amazing hikes. But there's so many like treasures and wonders of the world to, you know, just physically be present in and experience the energy of. So that would be cool. And of course, Italy. I mean, I lived a year there, and it was one of the best years of my life. And I want to return back to Rome and Florence, and I don't know how I'm going to make happen. But one of my Italian teachers invited me to attend her yoga retreat in April, which she's going to integrate Renaissance art and yoga in Florence for a weekend. That is literally perfect, my two favorite subjects. So if that happens, that would be amazing. Okay, I'm a huge fan of Britney Spears, and I've always wanted to go to one of her concerts. So in 2011, my best friend Brian, he's all like, hey, I bought 2 tickets to the Femme Fatale tour, do you want to go with me? And at the time, I had already signed up to go to a Renaissance fair, so I was like, no, I'm going to a Renaissance fair. And biggest regret of my life, because I have yet to go to one of her concerts, and I really regret not going to the Femme Fatale one, because she'll never redo Femme Fatale tour. It's over. It's like the Onyx tour, it's over, you know. Luckily, she's still doing a residency in Planet Hollywood in Las Vegas, so I still have time. But, yeah, I mean, I took this picture at the Ventura County Fair to mimic her, with a python snake, to mimic her 2002 VMA MTV Music Award performance, where she had the snake from A Slave for You. I just thought that was really fun. It was kind of like channeling my inner Britney. This would be really cool, too. So I put, like, a poster for Girls or True Blood, but I think it'd be cool to be a cameo in a TV show or just like a cameo in a movie, just like to see the behind the scenes and be a part of that excitement. It'd be neat. And I have this. I had saved it from one of my art studio classes at UCSB from like 2009, but it's an incomplete manifesto for growth. And I'll just read a few things. It was written in 1998, and basically it's beliefs, strategies, and motivations. And some cool ones are: allow events to change you. You have to be willing to grow. Growth is different from something that happens to you. You produce it, you live it. Let's see. Process is more important than outcome. When the outcome drives the process, we will only ever go where we've already been. Like they say, you can't fix a problem with the same thinking that created it. It's like that same idea. Love your experiments as you would an ugly child. Really love that one. Go deep. That's what she said. But the deeper you go, the more likely you'll discover something of value. Capture accidents. The wrong answer is the right answer in search of a different question. So one of my like main philosophies of life is like I love failure. Like I have failed so much this year, so much this month, and it's been so hard. But every time I fail, like my greatest discoveries, my greatest lessons come from it. So it's like I actually encourage myself to fail because I know I'm doing something right, and it sounds stupid and counterproductive, but in my mind, it actually is, I don't know, it's worth it, I guess, for the lessons that you learn. And every time I fall or fail, I, you know, get back and stand up faster, harder, stronger. So it does work out in the end. But the accidents, one of my favorite quotes is from this actor, Rufus something. He's an Italian actor, I think, but he says, "My favorite day is a happy accident." So it's like the idea where you just like don't have any plans, just wander around town, just do whatever, and like you'll never know what you'll come across because you don't have any expectations. So maybe it'll be the best like thing of your life, and you would have never allowed it to happen if you had like made plans. So it's kind of a cool idea to just like go with the flow sometimes. Here's a good one. Begin anywhere. Drift. Allow yourself to wander aimlessly. Lack judgment. Postpone criticism. Let's see. Study. A studio is a place of study. Use the necessity of production as an excuse to study. Everyone will benefit from it. Ooh, this is a good one. I'll just leave with this because it's getting long. Exploit the liberty in casting your work as a beautiful experiment. As beautiful experiments, iterations, attempts, trials, and errors. Take the long view and allow yourself the fun of failure every day. Love that one. And this is pretty cool. It's actually like family, but I mean, I'm not really looking for a relationship. Those who know me closely know that like my last serious one was like 4 years ago. So I've always been like the kind of like codependent person, like always needing a relationship to fulfill me. But this past whole year, like I just focused on self-love and self-care and self-worth, and now it's to the point where like I actually value myself and my company more than I would like hanging out with somebody else. And it's finally to the point where a relationship would be like the icing on top of the cake of my life, as opposed to like the missing puzzle piece to complete me. So I really love that realization and knowing that, yeah, I'm completely happy being alone and it's fine. And but I mean, eventually, you know, once I turn 30 or something down the road, I would like to experience that unconditional love people say they have for kids. I've never had that except for a dog, but that's not the same. Here's another one. I put another card that my friend Maureen had gave me, and it says, "Go confidently in the direction of your dreams and live the life you've always imagined." And it just shows like a girl in a beanie in hot springs and just chilling, you know, enjoying life. But yeah, and another card. Life's truest happiness is found in the friendships we make along the way. Love that one. And then this one was really hard. My friend Maureen had given me this one when my grandmother had passed away back in 2012. So she'd passed away. I was flying back from Rome to come home. She passed away like a few hours before I got on the plane, and it was just like the worst day of my life because like I was helpless in the sky and she was gone. And my grandmother was like my mother. Like, she helped raise me. She did everything for me. She was my rock. So it was really difficult, one of the most difficult things I've ever experienced. But the quote that my friend Maureen put in, "May you know the peace and comfort this heartfelt thought imparts. The ones we love are never gone. They live within our hearts." And it's true. She's always with me. I still wear her ring that she gave me every day, and I wish she could be here now, but I mean, that's life. So that's it. And then just in the back I just put, it's like a woman at a like beautiful resort somewhere, probably in a tropical island, just enjoying the view, and a postcard of my favorite city, Positano, Italy, which I would love to go visit again soon, and go cliff jumping again and just boating around and This is one of the only places I've ever felt like just completely relaxed, just like time was still. So anyways, that is my vision board, and I made it about a year and 3 months ago, and I'm curious to see, you know, in a few months if any more will come true, or just even in a few years, so I can just always have this to look back on and think, oh, yeah, I did manifest that way back when. It just took a while for it to happen. But thank you for listening, and I encourage you to make your own vision board and explore your wildest dreams, because, you know, really nothing is impossible. Like they say, be careful what you wish for, because it just might happen. So, thank you.